Cheers, everybody, and welcome to tonight's new brew. And this is episode 55. New brew 55. This is our panel tonight. We got Alex, the beer master.
What's up, everybody? Appreciate you. Cheers.
Miscellaneous brew reviews.
What up?
Chad Idio. Thomas Metal 75.
Hello.
We got Dan from Flex Beer Reviews.
Oh my god.
Freaking Rod.
51%.
East Coast LQ Reviews.
Cheers.
Myself, Bumpy Road. Cheers to the chat as well. Angie's Fluid Art. Good luck on your show tonight. I'm sure it will go smooth. And also cheers to Commerce, Aussie, and anybody else who may start popping up as well. But let's go ahead and get the show on the road with Alex. Now, Alex is going to end up popping out after he does this, so hope JV makes it for Alex's 100.
Could be. You never know, Legendary Bumpy. Thank you for letting me join Legendary Bumpy and everybody here. We got clown shoes. I know Legendary Bumpy does not like clown shoes because they don't have the cake flavor, which is understandable. One day they'll change, but I doubt it. All right, because I'd like to try that myself. Clown shoes, mango. So I've not had. What's that?
Yo, that is so epic because Tanner, we were talking about beer earlier, and he's like, "That's the only one I can't find." And then, Alex got it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why they don't
Weird.
have it. They should have it in
funny.
the area because it's from Cape May or whatever near Legendary Bumpy. So I don't know. But let's pour this up. See what this looks like, smells, tastes like, all those wonderful things. I hope it tastes exactly like a mango because I love my mango, as you guys know.
Now, Alex, what made you buy that?
Actually, it didn't make me buy it. It was a gift. So,
Okay, cool.
yeah, so it was a gift, and people knew I like mango, so they got me a mango beer.
All right.
Yeah, no, I don't even buy
You're like Craig's arch enemy.
Who is it, bud?
Craig.
Oh, yeah. So, appreciate you there, Tanner. Got 2 finger head. Nice, clear kind of beer because you can see the, at least I could see it. It is the carbonation. Looks like it's going to be a little carbonated. So, let's see what this smells like. Nice, frothy head, too. Don't smell any mango, which I would like. Hey, Legendary BuMpy-isms. Okay, now I smell. I smell a little bit of fruitiness, a little bit of mango and stuff like that. But not as strong as I want it to be. Whatever it is, what it is. Let's see if the taste is like that. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers,
Please be delicious.
Yeah, oh yeah. Please be delicious.
Cheers, be delicious.
Yes, please.
Uh-oh. Nope.
You taste a little bit of it, but you more likely don't really taste it. I was thinking like it was going to be, it's a little fruity, but it's not the way I'd want it. But you do have, after you drink it, you do have a little bit of mango in the back of the throat and a little bit on the palate, but not the way I was thinking. It's a little, not too bitter. I thought at first it was going to be a little bitter, but it's not. But it does have a little sweetness as I'm drinking it as well. But it does have that little tangy, like it's supposed to, but kind of has a little bit of bitterness as I'm swallowing on the palate. But mangoes ain't supposed to be bitter. So they're not, it's not that bitter. It just has that little tang to it. I think that's what I'm getting at. It's not like bitter. It just has that little tang to it that has a little bit of bitterness, but not completely. But it's not my best beer. Again, I have been drinking beer since Friday. I only drank one beer for Food Friday, and that was it. So otherwise, I haven't drank the beer since for a week. I have no beer palate. So that's also probably the reason why I'm tasting more extra stuff. And also that mouthfeel on the palate, I like that too. Like a smooth flavor, like a smooth going right down the palate. It's not watery. It's a little bit of like a thickness, but not like a little thick, like a medium to what's it called? What I'm trying to get out of here. Medium to light. So it's not too bad on that. Yeah. You can taste a little bit of mango, but it's not fully there. But you can taste it as you're talking, but it's not fully there. It's not right up front in your face the way I would like it. Again, this is another beer though. This is not, it's not like a New England IPA or anything like that though. But you know me, my brain just gets excited about these mango beers. Every mango beer gets a chance. And it's a little bit of carbonate too in the chest. All right. Well, yeah. Yeah, as I'm talking, there is a little bit of bitterness, but not too much. And a little bit of dryness as well. Forgot
Probably
to
the
touch on that.
hops.
What'd you say, bud?
Probably the hops.
Yeah, I would suggest that too, Legendary Andrew. There's always, let me make this clear. When you drink New England IPAs and when you drink all that, even when you have that juiciness and stuff like that, there's always going to be that dryness as you're talking because, like you just said, as far as we know, it is the hops. I think you're correct on that, Andrew, because that's what I mostly get if I'm drinking a New England IPA as well, even though it's more juicy. But either way, I can handle the dryness. Some beers I don't mind the dryness. Some beers I do. It depends how much I love that beer. Good flavor though, but does have a lot of mango. That I'm talking now. Gets confusing. See, that's the thing. I didn't drink any beer this week other than Friday, so that's why it has a clear palate. It's the best way. Wow, now I'm drinking it. Now it's a little watered down. I'm telling you, I'm getting confused. I'm sorry. I have to go by what I'm doing here. Well, I don't want to keep sitting here and driving you guys nuts. The beer is very good. It is not a 90. It's not 100. Sorry about that, Legendary Jeremy. Don't worry. You never know. There will be 100 on the BuMpY show again, or on my show, or whatever, or on anybody's show, maybe Legendary Tina's show. We will bring out hundreds again. Trust me. Hoping this year will be a lot of hundreds. That's what I love. So I'm going to give this beer, it's not too bad. It's very good. When I get it again, maybe just a drink. But I say that, but I never do because I find other beers. If you get what I'm putting down, you're all like that. You want to get that other beer, you might get it to drink it once in a while, but most of the time you're so busy trying other beers. So occasionally maybe you'll get the same beer just to drink, but it's very rare because it's just nonstop drinking beer. So I'm gonna give this an 82. 6. It's an okay beer. It's a good beer for summertime. I think it's a good summer beer, at least in my opinion. That would go down easily on a hot day. I mean, literally. You know, I'll tell you a story real quick. My brother-in-law, he likes Coors. He don't like these, you know, different beers, even though it's not a craft beer. He liked Coors Banquet. I gave him a Coors Banquet, and it was so hot one day. He drank it, and he said he loved it or liked it. Next time he drank it, he didn't like it. Crazy, isn't it? I tell you. I guess because when you're thirsty and the heat's on you, it does confuse you, I guess. I don't know. So that's what I'm going to do on that. Guess I'm going to do my shout outs real quick. You're right on this. This was a long video. Okay. Shout outs around it. We're going to do Food Friday. We're going to be doing salmon around 8 o'clock. That's easy as pie, as long as Legendary BuMpY, whoever else can get it. Salmon, just bring any beer or bring whatever you want around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Friday. Looking forward to it. And then Thursday, obviously, between 10 o'clock and 10:30, we're going to be doing Alex and Friends and having fun drinking beer or whatever we normally do in Alex and Friends. It's whatever you want to do. Again, it's Alex and Friends. You don't have to drink a beer. So that's that for me. Other shout outs, just check out Legendary Dan and Mike, which is right here, even though it's just Legendary Dan. Just check out Legendary Dan and Mike. Check out Metropolis. Check them all out. Check out BuMpY. Legendary BuMpY hosts this show. Check them all my peeps out. So I appreciate it, Legendary BuMpY, for letting me join. And sorry I took 50 years. I was trying to hurry up as best I can.
No, you took like 10 minutes. It's not bad.
True that. Pretty quick.
Now we don't have to listen to you for the rest of the show, so things are good.
You don't have to look at me for the rest of the show. Oh, BuMpY, I love you. So you guys, I'll see you guys later. If you guys are still on or whatever, I'll probably join later, maybe. We'll see. Just to drink another beer with you guys since I haven't done that in a while. And that is that. I appreciate you. Thank you, Legendary Andrew. Thank you, Legendary Eric. Thank you, Legendary Dan. Thank you, Legendary Tanner and Legendary BuMpY, since even though BuMpY, that's his show. I appreciate you all. Oh,
Cheers,
hey,
man.
Legendary Metropolis.
Oh, wow, you did acknowledge him. I thought you only acknowledged Poppy.
No, I know it's all my peeps. I know it's all my peeps. I know it's all my friends. So yeah, check out Legendary Metropolis, like I said earlier, and that is that. Check all my peeps. You know, like I said, check them all out. So I'll see you guys possibly later tonight, maybe to drink one more beer. Maybe we'll see how I feel.
All right. Cheers,
Alex,
Alex.
the beer master,
Cheers.
signing out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If I get this stuff done, I'll come back on and do the signing out. But just in case I don't make it, I'll do the signing out.
You are signing out, though.
Yeah, well, I'll come back on and do another sign out if I get this card done. This is Alex the Beer Master. We will see you all next live stream, next video. Alex Beer Master signing out. Don't worry.
Thanks, Alex. Cheers.
Cheers, my brother. Peace out. Cheers.
Good
Bye.
stuff.
Okay, let's bring up Miscellaneous to showcase his beer.
All right. Cheers, guys. So I got a collab beer today. It's one that was, I believe, recently on the panel at some point. It's from Boulevard Brewing Company, but this is in collab with Firestone Walker. It's their barrel-aged wheat wine style ale. I don't know. There's the bottle art. Goddamn white label. It's a little bit fancier than the norm. A little bit more jazzed up. 9.9%. Quick rundown of this. 20 IBUs. Wheat wine blended and fermented with white grapes from Firestone Walker and their location. Wheat wine fermented with Quebec yeast in Kansas City. Each beer was barreled, aged of a mix of whiskey and rye barrels, finally all blended together, producing a dry, light-bodied, barrel-aged wheat wine. I don't know. We'll find out. It's a mouthful. So let's get into it. It's got to be better than the other wheat wine I tried the other week, last week. Phew, boy. We'll talk about that later. Light colored. There's no dregs in there. That beer is pretty. Definitely chill haze on the glass, but when you put it to the light, you can definitely see through it, and the clarity's pretty good. It's got a high effervescence at the moment, 2-finger head. It's off white, cream colored, almost like khaki cream colored. I'd say this is like a deep amber color, not too dark, maybe burnt copperish. Looks very dark from what you guys are seeing.
I don't know. Do you think that's amber, Ridgeopolis?
Is that amber? What do you say? What do you know? Here, fuck it.
It's oxidized.
It's
Fits the bill. Yeah.
That's definitely amber.
Amber.
So-
Yeah.
aromas. Whoop whoop, Nina. Cheers. It's light on the aromas. I get. There's really not a lot going on. I get some barrel notes. Not really picking up too much on the alcohol. It's very light. There's like didn't you drink this the other week, BuMpY? No, you don't.
No,
Somebody had this the other week.
I had that. I had the other one you were talking about. I told you I didn't really care for it too much.
But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not really picking up anything on the aromas. Like I said, slight oaky, woody aspect that really biscuity maybe. Fuck, I don't know. This is weird. Let's try it out. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
I haven't had that beer, but
Definitely got.
it looks like the Three Philosophers label, kind of. A little bit, right?
Yeah, same, but different.
Yeah.
Wow, the flavors are fucking. There's a lot going on. It's complex. I'll tell you that.
Might be a bit.
Light bodied. It's crispy, really crispy for a wheat wine compared to any that I've had. You do get that white grape, getting a caramel, cooked sugar. Sweet, not overly sweet. I wouldn't say cloying by any means. Light, fluffy mouthfeel to it. It's a slight dry. Getting some fruity notes out of there. Maybe like cherry. There's rye. So they use rye barrels. There's picking up some kind of spiciness from that. This is a complex beer. I don't know if I'd be able to give it the complete rundown right now. I will tell you this. It is the most high effervescent wheat wine I've had. The mouthfeel. This is just it's a different experience. So, yeah. I don't know. It's not bad. It's different. But what are you going to do? I don't know. I like Boulevard, and it was collab with Firestone Walker. I enjoy both their products, so why not take a stab at it? It is on the lower end, though, for a wheat wine at 9.9, but I'll tell you what. We'll tell you who this kicks in the ass later. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, Mr. Lane.
Bro.
Right. I think we are on to Chatty-O. Chatty-O.
All right. Well, I got something interesting. It says it's from Neverland, New York. It's a collaboration with Beer Zombies and Mortalis. It is their Hydra Zombie. And it's a sour ale with raspberry, blackcurrant, boysenberry, vanilla, and marshmallow at 7%. Here you go, Dan. I grabbed it as soon as I saw you popped up. I ran to the fridge. Have a little more Talus with Dan. So yeah, pretty label. I mean, if you got you can see it. Double dragon, triple dragons. Ooh. Right, got it cracked open.
I wonder if it's going to be blurple.
Yes. Oh, it's thick.
Hot damn.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's that just chunky monkey. It's thick, it's blurple, it's on my hands, it's on my pants. No head. Of course, there's no head with something like this. Oh, I can already smell the like marshmallows, like even that far away. Check its aroma. Okay. There's vanilla there too. My brain's not working today. Yeah, definitely picking up that vanilla. It's just a potent smell to me. Just easy for me to pick up. Getting the berries. Smells good. Looks good. Cheers. Let's check.
If you like Barney.
I love you.
That's oh boy.
yeah,
Probably
purple
taste-
dinosaur. Wait a minute.
Definitely like an after dinner beer for sure. It's nice. It's very sweet, picking up on the berries. The marshmallow gives it just this nice creaminess, this nice kind of fluffiness to it.
Pair that with some cheesecake.
Too bad it's my only can. But oh yeah, this is really good. Like I said, sweet. The vanilla, the marshmallow, the raspberry, the boysenberry. It's delicious. I think it's really, really well balanced. Yeah, cheers. I'm liking it. Keep sipping on it.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Cheers. All right. Thomas Metal.
Here he is. Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping by Bumpy Road Brews channel of YouTube. Today I'm going to try to pronounce this correctly, an historical Polish-style beer called a Grodzieska, or also known as a Great Sir. That is a low-gravity, the style is a low-gravity, highly carbonated, highly sessionable, light-bodied ale, and they combined oak smoking with a wheat malt. So that is the style, and this is from Bear Wolf Brewing out of Amesbury, Massachusetts, on the north border of Massachusetts. And this is their 4.2% beer called Smoke Wheat Every Day. There you go. All right. There's a little hot plant smoke wheat every day. 4.2%. 21st of January in 2022. Okay, then. Good thing about one beer. That's why I was a fan, right? All right.
Lock your door, sir. I'm pretty sure Keith from 93 Lumber will be bashing through that sun gun because he smells the smoked beer.
Wow. This is a super light pouring beer.
Love me some smoked beer.
Smoked beer. All right. There's still some left in the can. We'll get to that in a little bit. So, yeah, very murky, hazy beer. You can see a tiny bit through it, but not too much. It poured really a one-finger head here. And just tons of carbonation and effervescence. It is looking crazy. Very light straw, lemony, yellow color. Let's get a nose on this one. Ooh. Well, let's not get the nose into the beer, shall we? Yeah, it definitely is still smoky. It definitely has not lost its smoke in the last year, which is nice. It's definitely oaky. It's definitely oaky as in if you smell bourbon or you smell any whiskeys, it has that that woodsy aroma. That's definitely the oak in there. There's definitely a smoked ham or meat quality to it. Barbecue notes, just like you would get in a Rauch beer in Germany, that kind of style. It's a very light smelling lemony fruitiness in the background, white bready malts. That's really about it. There's some not even like a dank herbal quality yet from the nose, just a barbecue oak barrel lemony note. So let's get a drink of the smoke wheat every day.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Shout out to Nate Dogg.
Cheers there.
Yeah, 4.2. You're definitely getting a 4.2 ABV. Super crushable beer. This is very good. It has the smoked ham, the smoked sausage meat essence to it. I'm definitely getting the oaky notes in there, maybe a touch of a vanilla type note from the oak, and a touch of a lemony tartness in the background, or just a lemon, not even really tart, it's just lemon sweet a little bit in the background to balance out some of the malty flavors. It's a pretty straight up malty-flavored, M-A-L-T-Y, malty flavored beer for the most part. Very dry. I'm just getting left with the dry, smoky element in the background. Crisp, clean, ultra refreshing. It's really a one note. It's really a one note kind of a beer, which I don't mind that one note. However, calling it smoke wheat every day with a little wheat plant, with a little hop plant that's supposed to look like your marijuana. I kind of wish it had some hopping element to give it a dank flavor, or to give it the more of like a New England style hoppy flavor to it. But it doesn't really have almost any. That's a little bit earthy and grassy in the background. Still a really, really nice beer. It's not the most flavorful thing on the planet Earth, but for what they're trying to do with the smoked malt, they have hit this one out of the park. So I'm not disappointed, but it is not the most flavor-rich thing in the world. Very easy drinking beer. So if you like barbecue and you like smoky, even like smoky scotches, you'll probably like this beer. We'll come back later and talk some more about it in the rating. Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
I've seen that beer on the shelf of the packy. I've passed it up.
Good, man.
Easy drinking, you'd like it.
Yeah. Even for a year old?
Yeah, it's pretty good for a year old. Not bad. Good.
All right. We got the other half of FLX. Dan.
Pretty sure Keith's middle name is Groditsky. He loves those freaking beers. All right. So I too have a beer from the aforementioned Mortalis Brewing Company. And this is one of their stouts. And Mortalis out of Avon, New York. This is their Prometheus. So it's an Imperial Stout. Holy shit. Come on now, camera. Fail me. Imperial Stout brewed with almonds, coffee, macadamia nuts, and maple syrup. 10% ABV. So it's been out of the fridge for about an hour, but it's kind of chilly in here, so we'll see. We smoke up. Holy shit. I just got a whiff of it as I open it. Wow. All right. Hashtag proper glassware. It is pouring. Just what's that?
I said I filled the glass where I had a new Belgian glass.
All right, I cheated. All right, so it pours out deep, dark, just thick, just kind of motor oil. Got a khaki kind of head. It's Mortalis Ridge, Mortalis Prometheus. So yeah, lacing on the glass. It almost looks like sort of milk chocolatey down towards the bottom of the stem if you hold it up towards the light. So yeah, looks all the part of a wonderful stout. I have not had a Mortalis stout in quite a while, so we'll see what's what. I think the last one I had was actually a Beer Trooper Palooza that Joe had brought over, and we did a review of. It was
That was the only one I've had.
the Doughboys one with like the butterscotch in it, which I loved because butterscotch, why not?
With the pretzel on the label?
Yeah. That was awesome.
It was very good.
All right.
It was done on a crappy channel though.
Oh boy.
So was that my channel? Wow. So this is just like it's like candied maple. Not even just like straight up like maple, like OG sap, just candied maple, like the little maple candies. Tons of vanilla and chocolate, and just like it's really nutty, and it's just like everything's amped up. When I mean amped up, I'm talking like think like buttercream, like the confectionery sugar, that like cake, like just it smells like it's gonna come off like super sweet. So we'll find out. Cheers.
Cheerios.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
That took a turn.
For the worse?
No, like I wasn't so on the nose. Like you don't get much coffee at all. Like it just gets masked by like the super sweet, just like nutty vanilla kind of thing with that maple. But on the nose or on the taste, are you getting that roast of the coffee? There's this just kind of. It's almost like if you had coffee at like 25% coffee and poured creamer in the rest to fill up like the rest of the glass. That's like the amount, like if I could put it out there. Like this is really good, but I would say if you're buying this because it's coffee and you like coffee, you're going to be freaking disappointed. Like it's everything candied and pastry that you could ever want in a stout, which is what I've tend to come and like know and love about Mortella stouts, but to a detriment, I'm not really getting a lot of coffee. I don't know. I'm gonna sip on it, see how it warms up even more. It's still pretty chilled. Yeah, but so far it's thick, viscous, syrupy, just kind of sticky. Yeah, it's like eating a piece of
Thick.
I don't know.
Is it thick with 2 C's?
It is thick with 3 C's, my friend, and it is creamy with a Alex the Beer Master certified fucking stamp on it, some bitch.
Yeah.
There you go. Then.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It's weird. The coffee's almost turned into this like black licorice thing on the back end, which is weird. I don't know if it's like an astringency or what, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, so far, Prometheus from Mortellus Brewing Company, pretty damn tasty. Cheers, fellas.
Here.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Thank you, Dan.
Cheers.
All right.
Right.
Let's try
I
and
keep
surprise.
I keep thinking it's my watch. All right, so I got Velvet Fog Double IPA. So it's a double dry hop double IPA with Citra, Raw, and Amarillo. 8.6% alcohol by volume. Hazy on the front. Bad sign. Hazy. hazy. Gotta let everyone know it's hazy.
That's just gonna be delicious.
What is it hazy?
Oh my
Is it hazy?
god! I hate when they stick the hazy label on it. It just
Don't you hate when they say it's hazy and then you pour it? You're like, that's not hazy.
yeah. It's exactly what happens.
American brand.
It's exactly what happens every time. It says it's not Mel Torm 12/6/2022. I bought it. It was double IPA single for like $3.80 something, $3.86 or whatever for a single can. And then it has a good hop combination: Citra, Raw, and Amarillo. Good ABV as well. But yeah, when they throw the hazy label on there, makes me a little worried. So this is from Black Hog Brewing Company, and they are out of it says brewed and canned by Black Hog Brewing LLC, Oxford, Connecticut. So these guys are out of Connecticut. If you want to check them out, you can go to blackhogbrewing.com, and it says at Black Hog Beer is their social media platform. That right there. I got my Tilted Barn multicolored hop glass here. Let's pour it up. Dan,
Shall we?
what's your favorite hop, Dan?
Huh?
What's your favorite hop?
Mosaic.
Motueka.
Oh, Motueka. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did I think it was Recall? I thought Recall was your favorite hop for a second there.
I mean, I'm down with any New Zealand hop, but Motueka is
Recall
just
is that a New Zealand hop?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Reiku?
Racow.
Yeah, Recall.
Rocco's Modern Life, son.
Rock out now.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Don't judge me. It's a dirty brown orange,
So hazy.
super murky, hazy coloration. Off white, rocky on the top, tight knit on the side, holding some good retention. Finger of head there. Not much effervescence, but yeah, looks good. Looks hazy. It looks hazy.
Great.
Too many hazies.
Let's go for the nose. That smells pretty good. Lots of tangerine. I'd say it's got a melon note, but it's more like honeydew melon. Citrusy, more sweet citrus. So like I said, like tangerine, melon, and kind of appley, actually. It's got a little bit of like an apple aroma. A little bit more citrusy, lemon lime, kind of acidic tart aroma to it. Peach, stone fruit. A little bit of like a resinous, like hop resin, slightly floral. A little bit of some breadiness and malty sweetness. It definitely has a good juicy tropical aroma. Yeah, it smells solid. Now, Black Hog, I believe they do. Oh, they have that granola brown ale.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm pretty sure that's Black Hog.
Yeah.
Now that's the last beer that I've had by these guys. But I didn't know that they made many hazies, but this smells pretty solid. It smells like what you're gonna get out of a more hop forward, juicy double New England IPA nowadays. But let's dive in. Cheers, guys.
Cheerios.
Cheers.
Pip pip cheerio.
That's how it was.
It's got big orange creamsicle notes. Yeah, orange creamsicle. You get that melon on the back end. peach is very prominent as well. The malt, you actually get, you know what's funny? You get a good amount of that caramel malt, but most of the time when I talk about caramel malt, if you ever listen to my reviews or if you ever watch me or whenever I do my reviews on live or do my reviews on my channel, typically the caramel malt kind of throws me off. Excuse me. Works pretty well in this. The carbonation is pretty spritzy as well. I'd say it's like on the lower side of medium, but medium to high carbonation. So it does have a good carbonation. I like a decent carbonation. Yeah, usually I'm not a big fan of the caramel malt, but it adds a good touch of sweetness, and then you get like the peach, a little bit of that. I'd say more like honeydew melon, orange creamsicle. It's solid. It's got a good amount of juicy tropical flavor, but then it also has that like orange creamsicle, citrusy aspect to it, with that caramel malt sweetness that typically I'm not a big fan of. Bitterness. There's a touch of bitterness. That's a little bit more common than your typical New England IPA, but it's pretty good. I like it. For 8.6%, as far as the boozy aspect, isn't noticeable on the nose or the palate. Overall, I actually saw this as a 4-pack, and I was like, I don't really want to buy a 4-pack of it. It was a little bit cheaper too. It was like $15-16 for a 4-pack. So I was like, no, I don't think I'm gonna buy it. You know, it's got the hazy on it. Sometimes that kind of deters me from buying New England IPAs. They throw the hazy on there, and sometimes it's more of like a marketing gimmicky thing. But this one, it's pretty good. I do like it, even with that slight caramel, malt flavor. Sometimes throws me off, but this just adds like that touch of sweetness to the aspect of a good juicy New England IPA, and it works out pretty well. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on this and drink it a little bit more. So scores whenever we get back to it. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
And I'm stuck on my rug. That's why I keep moving.
Technical errors, folks.
Yeah, technical difficulties. Jesus, I keep getting stuck on it.
Blame it on the rug.
Yeah, I am.
So we had someone sneak in. We haven't even introduced him yet. We have Beer Man here.
Ew.
He's just been sitting quietly there in his brew house. He hasn't been making any loud noises at all.
Hi.
Beer Man.
Had technical
Not yet.
difficulties with my computer, so I'm on my
I think
laptop.
your headphones are not near your mouth.
Can you hear me?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, really?
No, we
I
can
can
hear
do-
you.
Oh, you can hear
Turn
me?
them
I'm
up.
gonna boost you up a little bit.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Should I yell?
No.
Okay.
Nah.
So this is one I got. This is a double. It's
Very
a
good.
double. It's double hazy from. It's from the Vale out of Richmond, Virginia. Dude's been getting a bunch of shit out there and from you guys on your side, so it's kind of nice. But it's called Consider Me. It's kind of a series of these, I guess. It's a hazy IPA, 8%, canned 11/21. Sorry, I think I have COVID, so I may not be able to taste good. I don't know. I know it sucks. Anyway, it looks good. Smells good. I can still smell. That's good. Awesome. It smells like oranges. That's fresh. What's that, about a month and a half old? It's not bad. Oh, yeah, that smells like oranges, pineapple, grapefruit. Very tropical, very citrusy. That's very nice. It's very sweet smelling, big sweetness. Sweet oranges, mango. It's nice. Yeah, looking at it, got an off-color, off-white, foamy, sea foam kind of foam. Yeah, sticking on the sides, pretty good, sort of. It's hazy, can't see through it. Opaque, orange, kind of a mango orange or something in that lines. Medium rising bubble, carbonation. A little lighter at the bottom, a little dirtier yellow. Cool, let's drink it. Cheers.
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 Oh.
That shit looks good.
Man, I can still taste. Good. I was a little stuffy earlier. This is very good. Grapefruit finish. Body is a medium body. It's a little drier in the finish. And the mouthfeel is very smooth, creamy, sweet, sweet kind of creamy, silky mouthfeel. Little zest in there. It really puts off a lot of the same things as the aromas. You get the orange is the big one. Orange, pineapples. Pineapple's real big in this too. Slight mango, big grapefruit finish. Like I said, dry, no alcohol, very hidden. Maybe a little bit of stone fruit action going on here. Maybe like some like nectarine or something. I think nectarine. Nectarine is what I'm getting.
That's when two oranges go necking.
Yes.
Nectarine.
But very, very solid beer. Tastes very good. It's got a little chalky, mineralized taste from the water, kind of like a hard water feel on the side of the tongue. Yeah, just very well put together, well built, good beer. I'm loving it. Cheers. Cheers. Thanks, BuMpY. Cheers, guys.
Just like McDonald's.
I'm loving it. Yes.
Hey, man.
Cheers. Thank you, beer man. Thanks for joining in, even though you're not feeling well. I do hope you feel better.
Yeah, getting over it actually.
Yeah,
had it all week,
that's
so,
good. Yeah.
You got sick off that oxidized other half.
Yeah, probably got sick from the maintenance guy at work. That jerk.
He's not maintaining himself, is he?
Nope.
Oh,
It's all right.
Well, here I am.
hello.
And I think
Here.
this was a feat for me.
Hola, senor.
This was a feat for me because I have gone this far in the show tonight without having to go pee once.
Oh.
Maybe I'm dehydrated. Anyways, my side beer has been the Founders Centennial IPA. Before that, it was the Sierra Nevada Powder Day IPA.
I haven't had that one yet, probably.
The beer that I am bringing tonight, now I did a collab beer, so it was with Feathered Friends and this company to share. And that beer was pretty horrible. So here I am with a to share beer. I've never had this beer from them, and I've only had a couple other beers from to share. So I don't really know what to exactly think of the brewery. I know that they're kind of a smaller operation brewery. They're out of Manchester, New Hampshire. And this beer is called Old Lenny. Now, Old Lenny is a 12% blackberry brandy barrel aged barley wine. It is waxed.
That sounds good.
That sounds real good.
Now, I fucked around with the wax top a little bit earlier. Well, Miscellaneous said, you might want to do other things than what you're using, but hopefully I have grooved enough of an edge in there that I can pry this top off. I will bring down my glass just in case I have to pour quickly. Oh boy, hopefully I got a little bit there. Oh yeah. There we go. All right. We'll just pour a little bit in there and just leave some room for some area for the nose to come out. So I kind of glugged it a little bit there, but I mean, I didn't pour hard. No real head built, just a little layer of head, rocky bubbles, a little bit of like kind of yellowish khaki coloration. The beer color itself is, well, I get like a nice red wine coloration on my hand from the light coming through. You can see it on my hand right there, that red dot. So that's kind of the color. Yeah, it's got this kind of almost raspberry. Well, it's blackberry, right? Blackberry brandy. So almost like a raspberry or blackberry type coloration. Kind of a magenta hue to it. It is clear, actually. It won't pick up that way because of the lighting, so it's dark to show. But I can see my fingers through it. Looks like some decent carbonation. Let's get some aromas. So far, I'm pretty impressed with the way that it looks and everything. Anyway, so aromas. Ooh. Yeah, there is a lot of blackberry. It smells like a boozy, like blackberry liqueur. There is a substantial barley wine nose coming through as well, getting a lot of those sweet malts. Clear passage. Yeah, it's got sweet breadiness, a little bit of like a toffee, raisin-esque, getting the blackberry still. I'd say a little bit of an apple. Note in there a little bit of like a red sweet apple. Candied apple be the better word.
Would you say like an apple strudel?
What the hell's an apple strudel?
What the hell?
If you don't know, you're missing out.
Hell yeah.
Is that like the toaster strudels?
Flaky pastry, something like that. Yeah, it's more,
apple
more of a
pie.
version of that.
A strudel.
No, I'd say like candied apple, like you get at the fair with the red candy on it. But yeah, it's got a great aroma to it. Head's completely gone at this point. Let's go ahead and drink it. I can smell alcohol on the nose. Like I said, it smells like a blackberry liqueur. I don't get any barrel presence, but I mean, it's a brandy barrel, so I'm not sure what exactly you'd get out of a brandy barrel to begin with. So, Cheerios.
Cheers.
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 I'm gonna send you an apple strudel.
Good idea.
Yeah, so right off the bat, wow, blackberry. The blackberry note hits real quick. It dies down. I get some kind of like a little bit of like a wheat kind of grainy like note coming from the malt, and then start to get a little bit more sweetness. Start to get like toffee notes, then like raisin, and then the blackberry just comes back full fold. I cannot fucking speak tonight. Full fold. The blackberry flavor comes back around, just grabs that tongue. I do get a little bit of, kind of reminds me of slightly of what the hell's that stuff called? Hennessy, which is it's like a brandy, right? Or it is a brandy.
I think it's Hennessy's like a
Cognac.
Brandy
It's
that's
like-
made in the cognac.
yeah, it's a cognac. It's like a fortified.
Same
Like
style. Same style like brandy.
The way you're describing it, I really think of like a Di Serono kind of vibe. Kind of thing.
Amaretto.
I guess, yeah. There is almost a little bit of a nuttiness to it too. Kind of mid. That's kind of where it goes into that kind of grainy wheat like malt. That's right, dead center. Yeah, then it comes back with all the kind of blackberry and raisiny flavors. There is a bitterness on this one. The bitterness is kind of more in the woodsy, earthy tone, but I think you kind of find that a lot in like barley wines, anyways. The alcohol is surprisingly well hidden on the flavor. There's actually no burn or warming in the chest either. But there's something about this beer that tells me you're going to feel it. Maybe it's going to be in the form of a headache with a hangover the next day, but there's just something in there. Maybe it's the different flavors, the kind of the way it dances, the sweetness to the kind of dirtier, earthier tones back to sweetness. And let me talk about the body real quick too. It is a little bit sticky, a little bit of stickiness in the palate. Yeah, I'd say it's about a medium body. Oh, when that blackberry hits, it's so good. Yeah, medium body. The carbonation, I'd say, is on the lower medium threshold. Very drying to the palate as well. This one's definitely a sipper. The flavors do kind of linger on a little bit. Still get a little bit of that kind of blackberry lingering on, a little bit of that raisin touch. But yeah, the kind of graininess, woodsy, earthy tones and stuff like that also carry on. Not a big fan of the grainy note. All right. I think that we can go to our little general chit chat situation and talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I gotta go, guys. I'll catch you later.
All right. Cheers, Miss Lance. Thanks for joining.
Goodbye.
And yeah, so let's just free for all.
Somebody was doing karate on the bottom of the screen there, Mr. Tanner. It was over there. Woo!
Yeah, it's free falling.
It was free falling.
So I guess I'll just talk about this beer real quick and get it out while it's still on my mind here. It's actually warmed up pretty nicely. And I think like out of everything, I said like 25% coffee, like 75% creamer if you pour in a glass. Honestly, man, I would say it's more of a 50-50 now. I think that coffee's kind of opening up. It's more of like a kind of fruity and nutty kind of coffee than your traditional, like, I don't know, Folgers or whatever. You know, I think it's very nutty. Like, have you guys ever had, like, you know how they make like the Cliff bars or whatever, and there's like other knockoffs like Kind bars, they like, you know, nut or whatever, and then they layer it. So for me, if I could build a candy bar or a Cliff bar, it would be like a macadamia and almond base, and then you coat it with like a fudge, like a dark chocolate fudge, and then throw like sprinkles of like maybe like some roasted like coffee beans. Like, it's almost mocha. Like, it's not even like true like dark roast. It's like a mocha kind of.
So could you call it a mocha talus?
Yeah. Oh, I like what you did there. Oh my god, mocha talus. Trademark that shit.
Give me a second.
Copyright it, whatever it is. Register it. I don't know.
Dude,
mocha talus.
Like,
Yes.
mocha is like chocolatey coffee to the point where it's so chocolatey and sweet that you know you're gonna see yourself in a bathroom stall in the next 20 minutes.
Right. I mean, the coffee is almost
fucking great, but you know you're gonna be there.
Yeah. I mean, this shit's almost fruity to a point where I'm starting to get like some dark cherry out of it. But yeah, it gets syrupy. It's continuously like confectionery. Like I haven't gone away from that. It's a damn good stout, but if you're looking for that robust kind of bittering kind of thing, you're in the wrong game. This thing is pastry all day. It's Chadio. If you took your Hydra, like how pastry, I'm sure it is, and like confectionery and sweet, how it is. Think of like if they made a stout with those same aspects. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's really good. I would give it. I'd probably give this probably like if I out of 5, I'd give it like a 4.4. It's
like an 88, not bad.
Yeah. It's there's things that could improve it.
Yeah,
I think it's a bit cloying. All right, I'm done.
Well, Mortalis makes great products.
They
really do.
Have an unreleased beer review that I did of them.
Mortalis makes awesome stuff. What I can't deal with is $30 for a 4-pack. It's crazy.
See, it's not that much here, so I see where you're coming from, though.
When you're going to get your spirits in Massachusetts, like, so I have to drive to Massachusetts.
Hey,
Eric over there might actually have some Yankee spirits that are a little bit closer to him, but yeah, if we get Mortalis, it's running at like $4.50 North prices.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's crazy. $30 for a 4-pack. It's insane. What the hell are you playing with? A back scratcher?
Yeah, Chadio had a back scratcher. I figured I'd join.
Your man had a back scratcher. That's why I pulled mine out.
There we go. Well, listen, we love beer and back scratching.
Yes,
I
sleep with mine.
Who is this East Coast guy? Last beer.
Literally.
Plays music videos on Marco Polo and doesn't show me the decency of responding back. Okay, Josh.
We just named a whole live stream. Beers and back scratching featuring Mocha Alice or whatever it is.
Beers and back scratching. There you go.
Smoking.
You know what, Josh?
Smoke weed every day.
I don't want to hear it.
Smoke weed every day. Let's go into a beer rating here quickly. Hopefully this is quick. Bear Wolf Brewing in Amesbury, Massachusetts. I've never heard of them, and it looks like they have about 4 different beers to choose from on their website for the to-go beers. So very small operation, it looks like. They got a New England IPA. They have this.
They were one of my first beer videos I did when I started up my channel.
All comes back. All right. So they got this smoked wheat ale. They got a lager. They got an Italian Pilsner. They got a New England IPA. And I think they had some other kind of a wheat beer, perhaps. But this one is, now that I'm sipping on it, I haven't really gotten too far on it. But now that I'm sipping on it, that nose became really lemonade kind of sweet. Yeah. That's definitely where the lemoniness lies. That's how tart the thing is. It definitely has a lemon. It's not as sweet as lemonade, but the wheat element is lending some sweetness to it. So if you don't mind those flavors and you do like the smokier beers like the Rauch beer from Germany, you'll like this style. You'll like this beer, and probably this style is just a lighter drinking experience. If this doesn't get fatiguing and cloying for you, too smoky or too sweet lemony mixed with that smoke, you may not enjoy that flavor. I think that's kind of an acquired flavor, a lemony and a smoky thing all at the same time. But I'm enjoying the beer. I'm not sure it's super world class beer, but this is definitely a beer drinking experience to say the least. It's definitely very enjoyable. I'm going to give that an 87 out of 100. Definitely, if you for some reasoning to run across a smoked wheat ale that's something to try at least once in your life. So yeah, 87, nothing to write home about, but it's not a bad beer. It's what it is. So 87. Smoky lemonade, basically.
Cheers.
Smoky lemonade.
Smoky lemonade
Mm.
coming down the mountain.
All right, I'll talk about mine. The collaboration between Mortellus and Beer Zombies.
Did you use protection, Chatty?
Not yet.
Whoa!
The Hydra Zombie, 7% ABV. I mean, it is thick. Oh man, it's just like filling me up. It's like dinner in a glass. It's tasty though. The flavors are great. The raspberry, boysenberry, marshmallow, vanilla, all work together very well. Black currant's in there too. But yeah, I mean, it's a phenomenal beer. Like I said, it's definitely a dessert beer, and it's thick enough. It's probably good to split with someone. I'm gonna put it at I'll put it at 90 out of 100. It's good. It's definitely not the best heavily fruited sour I've had, but it's up there. It's pretty darn good. Oh, what are you talking over there, Joey? Huh? Yeah. So yeah, 90 out of 100. Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers. What do you mean he's on the Tonight Show? He told us he was going to go build a toy car with his brother. A liar.
Have fun hanging out with Jimmy Fallon.
Oh yeah, the Tonight Show.
Well, yeah, I want to do it English style. You guys got me into the smoky kind of thing. I'm not doing that. Hey, that one was good. I got into another one. I'm gonna just go ahead with the score. It had a little grape though. I was getting that kind of like a thiol thing, I think, in this beer. I don't know what they did to it. A lot of these brewers are doing it nowadays, using the thiolized stuff. But it had that great white grape coming through with the grapefruit and that dryness, kind of like a brewed IPA. But it's very good, very tropical. Very good beer. I'd give it a 90. I'd give it a 94 out of 100 for sure. Like very good beer.
Nice.
The Veil's awesome. I really like them. I really like those guys. So, hell yeah.
Very good. I guess I can score mine.
Wah.
I'm just trying to type so I can't score right now. There. Oh, ta-da.
That's a lovely score.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm enjoying this one. Like I said, I didn't know what to think of Two Share. I've only had a few of their things and haven't been like overly impressed. So this was a pleasant surprise, I guess. Oh, mayonnaise, man. And I'm liking. I like how much blackberry notes there actually is. I like that there's still a barley wine within this as well. You're still getting the malts and stuff coming through as a barley wine. I'm not sure how good of a barley wine it would have been without the blackberry brandy, though. That's one thing I'm not quite positive on. So, but of course, with what it is, the flavors and everything, the aromas, I'm going to score this at a 44 out of 50, which put it as a very good beer.
Nice.
I recommend trying it if you can ever find Two Share, give their old Lenny. They have a couple different ones. This one was the blackberry brandy barrel aged, and they also have one that's American whiskey barrel aged. I'll probably pick that. I'm sure it's still sitting on the shelf. I don't think these things are moving, so I'll probably pick that up tomorrow. The whiskey one.
Real quick, I brought back.
Are you going to leave two, Dan?
No, peanut butter filled pretzels.
Oh,
To try up with this stout. It's like the perfect fucking matchup.
There
Like-
you go.
Like literally, it's like the the peanut butter with the macadamias, almonds, and like the salted pretzel with like the fudginess and everything. And if I owned a brewery and I made this, I'd be like, hey, try this with this. Like, pretty goddamn good.
Nice.
What do you rate the pairing?
Honestly, the pairing, I'd bring it up to like the 4.75 out of 5. Like,
Nice.
it just cuts through all that sweetness, but then it accentuates certain additives in the beer as well. So, yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Coolness. So has everybody said their piece? Have we done? Not.
Nope.
I guess that was a yes.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
My rating.
well, come out now.
Oh,
You can say anything you want.
Oh my
This
God,
is-
Tanner, quit being all hazed up and get on.
This
with
is
it.
a free for all.
No, I didn't say my rating. I was.
Yeah, Tanner, I thought you were a clean boy.
It's
Why
like
you
your
all messed
mind
up
is in a
like that?
haze.
I am in a haze. I'm hazy. I'm fucking hazy.
Damn, that's alley oop. I set you up, you dunked it.
Hey, watch your mouth on my channel. I don't accept fucking swearing on
You
this.
see
fucking
it.
stupid
Oh,
show.
it's like,
If I wanted foul language, I'd allow stupid Joey to come up here.
cock-a-doodle doo. That's foul language.
fucking hazy, man. I'm fucking hazy.
No, Joey's hazy.
No, for the Black Hog Brewing Co. Velvet Fog Double IPA with Citra, Raquel, and Amarillo double dry hop double IPA. It's pretty good. It's got a little bit of that caramel malt sweetness that typically I'm not a huge fan of, but it works well with what they're using. I'm gonna run it at like a 91. I think it's pretty good. It's very drinkable. 8.6%. No boozy aspect at all. It hits that like stone fruit, melon, orange creamsicle kind of vibe. Yeah, they did a very good job with this. It's got a little bit of bitterness on the back end, a little bit of that dry astringency along with the bitterness. But overall, very good. A little bit of like I said, orange creamsicle kind of creaminess. You know, Alex would like the beer. It's got that creaminess. But yeah, I was a little hesitant. I think this was running at around like $15, or like 15 to $16 for a 4-pack. Can't go wrong. Especially double IPAs nowadays are gonna run you around $22. And I don't know, I just the caramel malt is something that I don't typically want in my New Englands, but with this beer it worked. So like I said, 91 out of 100 for the Velvet Fog.
Nice.
And the granola brown ale is pretty good too. Yeah.
I've had that one's pretty
They
good.
had
yeah.
something else I've had too from them that was
That sounds
damn good, but it was
fantastic.
like 9 years ago, so I don't remember.
I'm a sucker for brown ales.
That
Yeah.
one's really good.
I love brown ales.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Brown ales matter.
Yeah, sure.
Right. We're gonna keep it here for just a second.
How's the
Guys,
free
talk
for all?
amongst yourselves. I do have to I gotta go break the seal.
Break the wind.
Right.
I'm gonna look it up.
There you
Oh,
go.
Bobby's going pee.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Hold the fort down, Tanner.
He's got to go water the daisies.
I'm gonna look at Black Hog Brewing. It had another one. So it was the granola brown ale, and then they had something else. That was a pretty solid beer.
Granola brown sounds really good. Honey and oats.
Honey and oats.
with some nice chocolatey
It was
brownness.
very weird.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I was thinking that. It's so funny, Angie. I was thinking that when I was typing that up. I'm like, actually, I'm probably predicting the future. I asked, could you imagine walking into a bar and when you walk in the door, you're being asked, cursing or no cursing? They have different sections.
Angie, what's the status of my masterpiece? My art.
Does nobody have a
masterpiece?
question? Because I have a question. If nobody has a
Go
question,
ahead, ask a question.
no,
I
I'm
got,
gonna
lots of I got lots of answers.
Tommy Carroll here? No.
Beer Man has lots of answers.
Sure. Bring it on.
Bringing it on. All right. Well, Tanner's more worth it, I suppose.
Crickets.
Whoa.
A lot of crickets.
Tanner, did it meet your hazy expectations?
for this beer. Technically no, because I like more of the juicy tropical forward IPAs like Treehouse
Okay.
and Fidens and Long Live and stuff.
So with that being said, why did you rate it as high as you did?
Well, I gave it a 91 because it tastes very good.
Okay.
And they have that caramel malt sweetness, but it's not overly caramel malt forward to the point where the malts are they're conflicting with the hop forward flavors that are making it more malty. And it's not old. It's only a month old. You know? And sometimes
Right.
the malts take over that hop forward, juicy tropical flavor, and then it's not as enjoying. You know, it's not as prominent on that juicy tropical.
See, for me, I'm like, yet again, I'm like, I hate when they really when they throw down, they have to stamp it on the damn can. Hazy. In my mind, and like you just said in your mind, like when I see hazy, I'm thinking this is gonna be a tropical fucking paradise.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean?
Well, no, when I see hazy, I see a brewery that doesn't know how to make a proper New England.
Usually.
It's usually some brewery out in California.
Usually.
Yeah.
Now, BuMpy, I have a question.
I learned from the best.
If nobody else does.
Oh well, I had a question.
Okay.
So I'm gonna question, but you keep your question for next week.
I don't think I'll remember, but okay.
Yeah, write it down. Write it down. Put it in your pocket.
Whoa!
I probably will remember.
Put a little note in your bonnet.
Post-it note.
Anyways, is everybody ready for the question?
Yes.
Sure. We got it down.
So we've recently come into 2023. We are 9 days in at this point. So hopefully you've had a couple different styles of beer within these past 9 days. What are your two favorite beers so far? And hopefully you have two different styles. That's two so far of this year. So nothing from last year, just these past 9 days. Two favorite beers you've had.
But I've been drinking a lot of wine this year, so.
So your favorite beer is wine?
Oh my god!
That's a
God, I can't even think. I'm drawing a fat blank of what I've even had. I mean, the year is early. I like the Lagunitas toasted Bach. Like I went through a 6-pack like that of that. I really like that. It was a good winter beer. Nice toasted Bach. I don't know the second one. Can't think. That's a Dry Dock chocolate banana stout. That's really good. Uh-oh.
Oh boy, what a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lay down, Biggie.
Are you going, Eric?
If I can think of something, I will go. Yeah. If
Um,
anyone's got something before me, go right ahead.
okay. I'll put it out there. So, two of my favorite beers this year so far. One being a beer from the North Park Brewing Company, and it was called Danker's Hill. And so it's a West Coast IPA, but North Park, it's like a hybrid. It's like new school West Coast, if that makes sense. So it's like kind of juicy and citrus forward, but like really dank. Like I really enjoyed that. Like I'm kind of like feeding for it actually at this point. Like I want that new school kind of West Coast. Just it's like I'm drinking marijuana kind of thing going on.
Yep.
I'm like sitting here itching for it. I'm like, oh my God, how am I get this fixed? Because the companies I know I can't really get. So if everyone's watching, hey, you want to make a deal? I can send you some stuff. But yeah, that and actually had I was talking about it before, but I was opening up some of my cellared beer. So I don't know if that counts because I drank it this year, but it's from last year. Does that count, Jesse? Like,
Yeah, no, just beers that you've had this year.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a beer from this year.
Okay, yeah. So like I like these West Coast New School IPAs, and I really enjoyed. I don't understand the hate on it. I don't understand why people don't like it, but I've been opening up my bourbon counties that I bought on Black Friday, just kind of running through the gambit and opening. I really enjoyed the coffee one. I mean, it's nothing like crazy coffee, but I enjoyed it. Like I thought it was pretty tasty. A couple others, but yeah. So those are my kind of two barrel-aged stouts, really, and the new school West Coast beers.
Nice.
There you go. I haven't really had much like for this year. I would say what did I give this? Like I think I gave it like a 93. 93. The only beer that I really had that was like stand out. So I haven't had a beer since Wednesday. So I mean, what does that bring us back? A few days, 4 days, 4 or 5 days. The one that really stood out to me is this beer that when I went to Long Live Beer Works with John and Illy and Eric over there.
Mhm.
It's What Is Love?
Oh yeah.
It's a Foeder aged Imperial Cream Ale.
Looks good.
This was pretty good. I'm gonna drop this on the review on my channel within maybe today or tomorrow. But
Hey, you better get on it. You're running out of time.
yeah, 9:23. I'll have some time to upload it. But yeah, this was very good. It was kind of like your along the lines of your it kind of tasted like cream soda with a combination of a malt liquor with a combination of a what was the other thing? Malt liquor, cream soda, adjunct lager. Yeah, so it was like super drinkable and crushable, but it was also 8%, and it was also very like it had a little bit of that boozy aspect with that cream soda kind of. I don't know. It was different. It was very unique, and it was $8 a bottle. And I shout out to John and Illy for buying this when we went out and hung out. It was $8 for a 500 ml, but it's a different style that you drink a lot of craft beers. It's hard to find different styles nowadays, but like a Foeder aged, it actually had a little bit of like a funk / sour aspect to it too. So I will say, as far as 2023, something that is a beer that I will go back to and talk about somewhat Is this what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Dan, 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 dan.
He's Dan.
That's Roxbury. Come on now.
Don't hurt me.
I've also
I
been,
did buy a bottle of that Willitized.
a little under the weather, so I haven't been drinking as much.
You know, as an honorable mention, real quick, I will say I've been seeking out single hop beers
Oh, yeah.
this year. That's kind of like been a mission for me. Different breweries, single hop. Harder to find than you would think.
Well, keep that in mind next time I send a package out. Be a single hop series.
Whoa.
Had a Nelson Chroma, Jesse. That was insane.
Insanely not good.
No, it was really good. It was just,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of Nelson.
See, that's the thing. Like for people that hate Nelson, you fucking hate
It's like
it.
I don't hate it. I'm just like I'm not a big fan of like the grape note, the white grape wininess of beer. If I want a white wine, I'll drink a white.
Nelson can be very funky.
Yo, you gotta try, dude. You gotta try a thiolized beer, man. You get that white grape, but you also get like a major bump of guava and passion fruit. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good, so good. Yeah, you get the white grape dry vinny thing, but damn it, it's fucking good. Man, I have too many. I was looking down my line. But I gotta give tribute to Fort George for 3 Ways West Coast IPA, the 2022 3-way. It's fucking delicious. And then the Taffy Pull from Hot Butcher. I thought that was pretty interestingly delicious. Of course, there's Pliny the Elder, which is a good one that we had. And then I can't forget Anchorage Brewing. I know I'm overdoing it here, but Don't Think About It by Anchorage Brewing was freaking a phenomenal double
I love
IPA.
Anchorage.
Oh, they're so good. They're expensive, but they're good. But that's my answer.
Hi, Kitty.
I'm trying to think of 2 beers.
Eric, have you?
No, but the one I did a beer review on New Year's Day of that Fox Farm Brewing Company, the Echoes, which was their Baltic Porter with stainless steel and honey, also aged in Blanton's bourbon barrels. That was a really nice beer. I thought that the Blanton's barrels could have been a little bit more pronounced, but still, at the end of the day, that was a world-class beer. And I did a beer review the other day that I have scheduled to get up on YouTube sooner than later. It was the Achel, ACHEL double from Belgium. It was a really nicely done Belgian style double. It was a little on the cooked sugary side, but as it warmed up, it got really nice and fuller bodied and malty for an 8%. It was pretty good. So those are the 2 things that resonate so far. So stay tuned for at least that second beer review in the next day or 2 on Thomas Metal 75 channel of YouTube.
Sweet. Thanks, Eric.
Sure. I mean,
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze now. Now that I'm gonna say something, it's time for me.
Gesundheit.
All right. So I was gonna bring up a different beer, but then I remembered. Wait a second. I've had this other beer and I didn't even review it. Yeah, that I really, really was amazed by. It's been around for a bit, but it's my first time having it was this year from Oscar Brew, barrel aged 1050. I was very, very impressed with for 12.5% barrel aged imperial stout, where you can get that nice barrel aging flavor. It's got that bourbon-esque type thing. It's a pretty solid barrel aged imperial stout, and it's not bad on the price either. It was, I think I paid like $14 to $15 for the
Not bad
4-pack.
at all for that.
Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
What we
So I
figure.
mean, that's pretty damn good.
They're brewed right up the highway.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So that was an imperial stout, or a barrel aged imperial stout, if you want to call that its own style. My other one from this year that was just, I was blown away by a lot of stuff with this beer. Was from Spyglass Brewing Company. It's a New England double IPA. This one's called Stratosphere. I do have, it's an open can. I do have a video coming out on this eventually. Even though I'm doing three videos a week now, I have managed to create a laundry list of beer videos that I have to edit and put out. So yeah, those are the two really like great beers so far that I've had this year.
Kitty. No.
So anybody else not go? I think everybody went, right?
Everybody? Yeah.
Miscellaneous.
Going once. Going
Alex coming back. Or you're still over at Jimmy Kimmel's.
It is at Jimmy Kimmel's.
God damn it, Alex. What the hell? I think you're
Well,
building a
he
truck.
heard us. He's back.
I told you I'd be back.
Hey, there he is.
You all done hanging out with Jimmy?
Yeah, I hanged out with my brother, but for some reason we got the night ride car to work, but we can't get it to turn off, so I had to have him take the batteries out.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, Kit has a mind of his own.
True
Sure
that.
does.
Oh.
So,
Sure.
Alex, you're back.
Yes.
In time.
So the question was, just this year, the past 9 days,
Yeah.
2 beers that were your favorite. Now, if you can do different styles, that's great. Like if you've had a stout, if you've had a pilsner, if you've had, an IPA, but two that really stood out to you.
I mean, remember I took
Just from this year, so you don't have to think back to like your favorite beer of all time or anything.
Oh, this year. Well, remember I just started drinking again because remember I took a couple days
Yeah.
off.
Well,
Prior
if you
to
only
that-
had Bud Light and Miller Light, then
No, I didn't drink any beer at all. I only drank one beer, maybe at my sister's one time, and then I drank the beer on that Monday, and then I drank the beer this Monday, and then I did my food Friday. But other than that, what beer would be my favorite, or what would that stand out? Well, I mean, I enjoyed that stout that I got from the Advent calendar, but I can't remember what it was called because it's obviously German. That was a good beer.
Was that this year though? 2023?
No, it was towards the end of.
We're talking about 2020.
Yeah, so
Just the
it
past 9
doesn't
days.
count.
It doesn't count that. I haven't had any favorite beers other than I did like this one, and that was the shit.
Oh, the mead one,
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
15% alcohol. Okay.
yeah, 15, well, it's 12% now, but this was the 15%.
Dangerous.
Yeah. So I enjoyed that. And you said another beer or just the one?
2 if you can. If you can
Okay.
remember another beer that you had this year.
Oh wow, Alex is here. Hey,
Hey, let's say Dan. What other beer did I have?
Clown Shoes Mango. No.
Wow. Well, the beer I just drank, I liked it, but it wasn't really that great. But that doesn't really count. I had the mead. What beer did I have? I'm not so sure. BuMpY. If I remember, I'll tell you. But not so sure.
Well, the beer that you had tonight.
Okay.
Something you'd recommend?
Yeah, that was a good beer, but it wasn't my favorite. But it was a good
Right.
beer.
Right. I mean, it doesn't have to be your favorite, just something like the 2 best. So, I mean, if you were like me and you drank a bunch of shit, mostly, and then you had like 2 beers that were like mediocre. You're like, those are the best ones.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, you're right on that one, brother.
Yeah. Had me a Pabst Blue Ribbon extra, you know.
Man, what happened to Andrew? I don't see him here.
He left. He was sad that you weren't here to root him on. And
Listen,
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if you
he
know
went
it,
to listen to his
Bumpy, but
music.
you kill Mike every time you're on camera with one of those. Just kill him.
Hey, Robert's fine there. There's something wrong with
I
that.
actually don't have any PBR in the house right now.
For shame.
My cheap beers were the the 2 I showed.
Hmm.
Yeah, honestly, man, that double dry hop Nelson Chroma was pretty damn good.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah. I
Tanker
find those interesting, those single hop series. A lot of breweries do them. The problem is some of the breweries that do them, they don't tell you what hop they're using.
What?
They just say that it's a revolution.
Oh, the one from
Okay.
Oscar
Modest Man,
Blues.
they do a
recently did
revolution
that, yeah.
series. So
Oh,
the revolution,
yeah.
they do a different hop, but they don't tell you what hops they're using. So
What?
it's kind of like,
So for me, like I think especially with the Chroma series, what I appreciate about that is, so they do double versions, triple versions, single versions, but I appreciate the single versions because you get such a, for me, like with most of them, pretty much like really bombastic feel for the hop and just like explosive flavor for such a low ABV, which sometimes you can't find a lot. So, I mean, you get it, but you're wanting for more would be the more appropriate term. Like you're just wanting for more. Like you drink it, like, yeah, this is good, but let's amp it up a little bit. Yeah.
oh yeah. So we went through it. We're gonna do shout outs, promos, shout outs now. So we'll start off with Beer Man. We'll run through. So it goes the way that StreamYard does it. So it's going to go this way, and then it's going to go down, and then this way, and then it's going to go down there to Alex. So starting with Beer Man.
Cool. Well, beer and cheese is the same as always. So bring it at 8:00 this Tuesday, tomorrow. Wednesday will be a Harold and Kumar White Castle theme, which it could be a pot beer, it can be whatever the hell you want to bring, you know. I found a pot beer that would go well with it.
I think I have one.
Let's see. I have the ingredients for John's beer. I actually forgot to get the yeast.
That's a big thing to have.
You kind of need that beer.
You can do open fermentation, just hope for some good wild yeast stuff.
But I'll be doing an imperial stout for that at 10%, or hopefully we'll hit the mark and get everything good on that. And I'll send it out to him, and you guys can try it out. If it's good, hopefully it's good. But yeah, we'll send enough out to hopefully disperse to you guys on the east somehow. As well as Alex and Miscellany. I need to try and figure something out. You guys want to have one sent to you? Let me know. I can't afford everyone though.
Oh,
So
I'll pay the shipping, man. I'll pay the
Yeah,
shipping. You can send it out that way.
that-
Thrash.
So
I can
just
try it.
I'm gonna be sending a lot of pickles through UPS.
Send
Pickle.
me some pickles, but I'll pay the shipping so Thrash and I can try it together.
I would love that.
Can't
It
wait
will-
to try your pickles.
It will be a long process though, because I do have to age it a bit. It's kind of a barrel aged bourbon-y kind of thing. So.
Oh, you're
I've got
barrel
a-
aging pickles. Nice.
Well, I have faux barrel. No, not barrel aging pickles.
That would be good.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
That's a great idea, though.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of good.
Bubble
It
gut
does.
pickle.
Sounds interesting.
It
You ever had a
sounds
barrel aged
really good.
maple syrup? Barrel aged pickle.
This
sounds
pickle
good.
tastes like bourbon.
Man, it tastes delicious.
So yeah, I'm not doing that live though. I'll be doing that because I don't want to fuck it up. But I do have a couple others that I need to brew for me and my wife that I might be doing live. Other than that, I mean, let me get to a couple people real quick. Beer Hounds Beer Reviews is in here, Bill, bro. He's got a couple things I need to go look at. Jesus. Pizza Port Brewing Company, Breaking Trail IPA Beer Review, and Fremont Brewing, which is awesome, out of Seattle. Head full of dynamite. Another one of theirs, freaking awesome. Probably a Westie, I imagine, right? Finru was in here. Finru Home Brewing just put up a new one. It's 11 minutes, so get ready. He's brewing a red IPA, an octane.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tube Dinos Octane Red IPA. So go check out his video. Yeah, man. Thanks, BuMpY. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, beer man. Take a breather.
Trying to keep it short and sweet.
Yeah, you seem out of breath.
Oh no, it's cool. Yeah.
That's all I can think about. I was barely
a little tight in the chest.
Hope you're okay, legendary beer man.
No, I'm all right.
He's got the well. We don't know that yet. Be well.
You still doing beer and cheese tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Even if I can't smell and taste, I'll be there. I don't care. I'll figure it out.
Hope it's not the C word.
My turn?
It is, I think.
Okay. I was waiting for someone to say, hello, wake up, Chad.
Hello,
I've
Chad.
been up
all of
since
his
3:45 my
reviews,
time
actually.
this morning.
Yeah,
I've been up since the butt crack of dawn. Shoutouts for me. I don't know if you guys know him, but Freezer Bound Outdoors sent me some of his Scorpion sunflower seeds. The review comes out in a few days. Those were a lot of fun to have. I want more, so I'm gonna have to contact them to see if I can maybe pay for some. Other than that, it's just my reaction videos. I don't have any beer reviews in the works to come out anytime soon. I know Tanner and I need to get together for the corncob hot butcher at some point. Other shout outs. I saw Jules was in the house. Shout out to Jules. I know she'll be I don't know if she started or she's about to, but she wants to do some cooking videos on her channel. So watch out for those. Cooking with Mama Jules. Hell yeah. There you go, Tanner. Yeah, buddy. Mine's still sitting in the fridge. Also, one other shout out is Angie's Fluid Art. Great friend, great, supporter of all of our channels. Awesome lady. Surprise, she did a 24-hour stream the other week, which I came back after brunch, took a nap, hopped on YouTube. She's still alive. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So there she is. There's Angie. So shout out to her. Go check her out if you have not. She's a hell of an artist and a hell of a friend. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks,
Yeah,
Chad.
all right. Well, we're going to do on the Thomas Metal channel of YouTube, which is January 11th this week. We're going to do the Wildcard Wednesday, which is just bring a beer, wine, or spirit, really any adult beverage, and we like to have fun and don't be a douche. That's about the skinny of that. So go check that thing out if you're bored on a Wednesday night. And then
what time does it
be a
start?
good, yeah, go ahead.
What time does it start?
7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then we'll give a free promotional shout out to the man on the other side of the screen here. Then at 9 p.m., you go to Tanner, East Coast Liquor Reviews. Will it mix? I have no idea. You go and find out if it will mix. Boom, 9 p.m. And, go check out, let's see. Go check out Beer, Barbecue, and Baseball. I've been seeing some more reviews from that fine gentleman out in Ohio. If you like good beer reviews, go subscribe to him. I think he's got 500-something subscribers. You could use the subscription. So there you go. Cheers, panel and
Cheerios.
chat. Yeah, man.
Cheers. Sláinte. Kampai.
Silent Dan, who's muted.
And Dan.
Legendary Dan.
Dan.
Oh, Danny.
I always forget to unmute myself all the freaking time.
You said all of your important stuff while you were silent, right?
And Dan.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And Dan. Go.
Squirrel, calm down. Squirrel. There we go.
And Dan. Go.
You're not the squirrel. He's the squirrel. Calm down.
Dan, is your lighting okay?
It is okay.
Okay.
Honestly, all I can think of was barrel-aged fucking pickles now. That's got to be a thing. I love pickles. You got me
So do I.
going crazy.
Pickle Steve, man.
Yeah. Shout outs.
I know what I'm bringing a beer to Palooza.
Oh, buddy. Smoked barrel-aged pickles? Stop it. Shout outs. I'd like to shout out Sean and Mike over at Nerd Sense. Go check them out. I don't know if I'm assuming if you've seen my channel, you know who Sean and Mike are. But if you haven't by some long shot, go check them out. It's a couple of cool dudes. They're like the opposite of me and Mike. So like Shaun of the Dead, when the two groups walk past each other, that's what it's like. It's like you got the alternate universe Mike and Dan kind of thing going on. Pretty cool. But Sean has the courage to do solo reviews, whereas I don't. So that's the thing. Other than that, I'd like to shout out Papa Eats, who was in the chat earlier. Go check out his channel. He is everything food, but he just doesn't give a crap, and he'll just tell you how it is. Like some days he has a bad day, and he's not afraid to show it. Some days he has a good day, he's not afraid to show it. And he doesn't make believe that some of this fast food is like primo shit. He's like, dude, it's a fast food chicken sandwich. What do you want? Here's what I think about it. But it's just like he's a down-to-earth, real guy, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the authenticity of the channel. So, yeah, check him out.
Cheers. Thanks, Dan.
Cheers, Dan.
See, Alex, he's already shouted out Poppy, so that means that you don't need to shout Poppy out.
I don't know, but I think I've already did that anyway, but I don't remember, but probably did.
All right, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The Potbelly Pub live mix live stream will be 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Wednesday. It's just going to be the Potbelly Pub. There will be certain themes for the Potbelly Pub live stream. We're going to stick to Will It Mix. I know a lot of panel members enjoy the Will It Mix. I enjoy the Will It Mix. Pretty much make a cocktail, make a cuvee, kind of hang out, shoot the shit.
Cuvee,
yeah, exactly. So that's what we'll be doing Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And then I got some other people. So check out for shout outs for other people, check out Blue Menthol. BLUMENTHOL. Blue Menthol.
Thanks for spelling out menthol.
Yeah. Well it's BLU. That's his channel name. It's BLUMENTHOL. I remember watching you know what he did a while ago, Dan? He did a Jenny Cream Ale review. And he did it with like
say word.
Wow.
He did it with like a bunch of candles lit in front of him.
I am on that shit right now. Oh my god.
Fancy for not a fancy food.
BLUMENTHOL. Blue Menthol.
So is it MEN?
THOL. Yeah, and he does a lot of he does a lot of, like, he doesn't do just like strictly beer reviews, but he does like he did a lot of like ghost like videos where it's like paraphernalia, not
paranormal.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wait,
smoked a lot of herb.
Tanner, can you put the link in the chat? Is that possible?
Yeah, I'll do that
Thank you.
right now.
Because I searched that and all I got is a bunch of thing about vape pens.
I just killed a fuzz that was floating in the air. I can't get a fruit fly, but I can get the fuzz.
I'll put it in the private chat and I'll put it in the. There you go. Put it in the,
Oh my god! Look at this man! Look at this man!
Why did I put the dash? Don't put the dash, people. Don't put the dash. All right, yeah, blue menthol, just like that. And then also, check out Straight Up Bourbon. It's two guys. I'll post a link to their channel as well. They're pretty cool.
Have they ever done pickles?
I don't think they do pickles. There you go. Yeah. Check out Straight Up Bourbon. They're really cool as well. They do a lot of live streams. They're actually live right now, so if, whenever you guys get done watching us, go check them out. They're pretty cool. If you're into whiskey and stuff like that, go watch them. Very laid back, informational about whiskey and stuff. But yeah, like I said, I like to just spread the community. Yeah, there you go, Straight Up. And yeah, cheers. Go check out some new people for sure. Yeah, without that dash at the end.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheerio.
Oh. Jules is laughing at the hell.
Those pickle emojis look so weird.
Yeah,
Those
Look
are
little-
jalapenos.
They
Those
look
aren't
like
jalapenos.
little green Cheetos.
Yeah, the one they did have green Cheetos.
Green penis with
Actually, I have street corn Cheetos in my
warts on it.
I've had street
Oh.
corn tortillas. Actually, pretty damn good.
What would you say the liquor would be? Like just soak in some pickles. Maybe some Jack Daniel's honey or something.
Oof.
That'd be good.
Well, typically the alcohol, if you do that, if you like put pickles in the stuff, the alcohol takes out it picks up the pickle flavors. So if you drink the juice, it's good.
Yeah.
You take a bite of the pickle has sucked in all the alcohol.
I'm okay with that.
It's like straight. No, it's gross.
It's like
It's like straight ethanol. It's nasty.
Yummy.
It's nasty. There's no
Let me do
pickle
some
flavor.
experiments.
There's zero pickle flavor. You're just you're crunching into something that tastes like I have them in my fridge.
I want to do like
They're
a
gross.
Smoke a Peter
a
Piper.
barrel
and put it
aged
in some
bread and
batter.
butter pickle.
Ooh, bread and butter. Ooh.
Peter Piper picked the pickles.
Hi, Alex Jr.
Oh, hold on.
And he had
Angela
some
likes
problems.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, Alex, it's your go.
Well, I'll double wham it again. Food Friday, because I didn't think I was coming back. That's why I did all that. Food Friday. We're going to be having salmon. Stay tuned for that around 8 o'clock.
Whoa.
That's salmon, folks, not to be confused with semen.
That's straight up gourmet.
Salmon, fish. We're going to be doing that on Food Friday. And then also we're going to be doing Alex and Friends on Thursday around 10 o'clock, 10:30. So check that out. Stay tuned for those streams. And I look forward to it every week as well. Other shout outs. Well, check out Legendary Rick Jopoulos. Check him and his family out that are on his channel.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think who else. Check out Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews. Check him out and stuff like that. And there's other YouTubers I can't. Oh, check out Flacco and all those. All of our peeps. All of our peeps. Check them out. And please enjoy. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Jesus, Alex.
You're welcome, Chief.
Drink a beer. Do you have another beer to drink?
I do have another. I do have.
Reminder too.
You should do that.
Who's asking me to drink another beer?
You're freaking me out, man.
Dude, at
Everybody, Alex.
At Beer Trooper Palooza 2021, Matt brought us to this hot dog place in New Jersey,
Mm.
and it was like on like Triple D or whatever, fucking Diners, Drive-Ins, or like Dives or whatever.
Dads.
Yeah, Dads. But dude, like one of the hot dogs, they got a whole pickle in with the hot dog.
That sounds good.
Chicago style right there.
What's
Yeah.
the place called? Maybe I can go get it. Maybe I can try it.
I
It's a
forget.
big place,
But-
Alex.
He is in New Jersey.
It's a huge state.
Maybe me and Dan can go there one day.
Maybe. But anyways,
Please
I would like to. I would like to go to Chicago and try a Chicago dog. You know?
Ooh, that would be
Yeah,
delicious.
about that.
Chicago.
Also, go to Hot Butcher. That'd be great too. But
No
there is
ketchup.
there's a Chicago meetup coming up
beer
this
from Hot Butcher.
summertime. I'm not sure exactly of the date, but this is my shout out. If you go to Imperfectly Me Crafts,
Hey, she's pretty cool.
She would appreciate
yeah,
that.
Mallory.
I,
She will tell you when the meetup is scheduled. You can book it. They're looking for an Airbnb in Chicago. So if it's something that you guys can do, just watch. Go to Imperfectly Me Crafts. Mallory and her husband Chu. They put on a fantastic channel. Just it's wowing. You know, it's like. I'm a YouTuber. I got my channel. Those of you who have found me and become friends and watch the show and everything like that. Yeah. Like, hey, I'm fairly basic, very low standards channel. But like you got like Imperfectly Me Crafts putting out just like they're putting their heart and soul into their channel. They're doing a great job. You got FLX beer reviews down there too, with Dan and Mike, who do a fantastic job on their channel as well. You can kind of tell who puts the time and effort and love, and who might have some type of capacity. Beer Man, he does a great job on his channel. I know that you kind of cut back a little bit on your beer reviews, your solo beer reviews. But yeah, if you watch Beer Man's like solo review, especially if you go back like years ago
When I have time.
yeah, like the amount of editing and time that he puts into to just make it something that's wow worthy, you know. It's somebody that does minimal editing where I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna edit my video and put it out, and it's like it's very simple what I'm doing. You know, I'm basically like just watching my video, kind of finding out where I have to kind of squeeze it down, and then I'm adding appropriate music as to what I can figure out for the beer, either the beer name or just how the beer makes me feel. I find music, I put it in. Sometimes I'll have some cutscene I might put at the end of the video. So those of you who watch my videos to the fullest, you might find some funny shit that actually happens at the very end. There's been times where I'm fucking sweating at the dogs. You fucking cunt dog. There might be shit like that I throw in there.
Jesse, without interrupting too much, I just want to say Imperfectly Me Crafts. I had a chance to spend a couple hours with her. I happened to be invited to Rajay's Thursday night stream, and she was a guest
stream.
on there.
I thought you meant you actually met her in person.
Oh no. Through stream. But I got a chance to just chill with Rod and her for a couple hours, and they definitely cool people. And I got a chance to talk offline with Mallory and Chu, and I co-sign your endorsement. They're cool people.
Hey, Legendary,
Definitely.
are you going
and this is the funny thing.
Oh,
these are channels that
prick.
these are channels that just have like, you know, FLX. You guys are catching up to me pretty damn quick. But Imperfectly Me Crafts, it's like 300 something subscribers. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Why? You know, they even know people, and they still aren't picking up. So I really just, if you guys want some good entertainment, if you want some heart and soul good stuff, Imperfectly Me Crafts. I shut them out quite frequently, but nobody really ever hears me. I don't think it's just seriously good. Mallory does a great job. And it's kind of it's been stated that females have better sensories as when it
Yeah.
comes to smells
That's
and
what I
tastes.
heard.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's because maybe they were like kind of more of the gatherers or something for creating foods and stuff for the family, and which sensory was big back in creation, when we're gaining all of this stuff with cooking and stuff, because you don't want to poison people and kill them, or maybe you do. Maybe you do. Maybe that's another specialty.
Depends
but
on the day.
yeah, she does a fantastic job on her breakdowns of the beers. It's amazing, and she has really good. She must have read some type of book where it tells you kind of the notes you might get and what to say within those notes, versus me maybe saying, it reminds me of Tide Pops that you throw in the laundry. That's not a beer note.
Those are tasty.
It's like that's just. It's like I'm trying to pick out everyday objects that maybe somebody has smelled.
I just say a bunch of random shit.
Yeah.
Apparently it works.
It smells like pickled salmon.
Smells like shit.
It doesn't smell like pickled salmon.
So not Chad, Bumpy, you're going to Chicago this year?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I might be. I'm talking to her
that
about
it's
it.
open. So if you go, they do have. There's a short video about the Chicago meetup for this upcoming
You're
year.
not going.
So if you're interested in finding out the times and stuff like that, contact Imperfectly Me Craft, Imperfectly Me Crafts, and they'll give you the information on it.
I'm surprised you're not
It's
going.
a beer
Bumpy.
tuber meetup, so be a beer tuber, and yeah, and just figure it out. But anyways, we come down to the end of the show. That's all I got, basically, except for my own shout outs of I'm putting out 3 different videos a week, my pre-recorded stuff. I am trying to dedicate Wednesdays to beer meal or beer that's been given to me videos. So yeah, most Wednesdays you're gonna find stuff from FLX Beer Reviews. And also some stuff coming up from John and Nelly as well. But yeah, I do have some interesting beers coming out. Not all of them are positive. I do try to keep it real. So, and I'm not trying to shit on breweries, but at the same point, it's like this is kind of what I'm doing. If I'm gonna give huge praise to one brewery, there may be something else. Maybe a brewery puts out something that's crap, and I can't just say, oh, I'm just not going to put that video out all the time. I've done it before. I've had beers that was such shit that I'm just like, I can't do this. I can't. I don't have the heart to shit on the brewery this much, But yeah, I do have some where it looks like I'm just shitting on the brewery, and I'm not trying to do that. But it's the name of the game, So there's that. My live stream Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, is the start of the show. It's called New Brew. It's a show. Bring a beer that you've never had before, join up a panel. And other than that, we're going to do either an off air on this. It's going to be off air, and we can just kind of hang and chit chat. If anybody wants to join, I can drop the link. Or if maybe we're doing this and somebody decides, hey, we'll do an after party. Maybe there'll be somebody else open up a live, and we'll do an after party live. But we'll figure all that out after these messages from Alex. Let me go ahead and drop the link to this channel though in the chat. So if there is anybody that
by the way, it's a bumpy week on our channel.
A bumpy leak, I gotta take a
bumpy week.
Me too.
It started on Sunday. So
After these
Sunday,
messages,
today,
right back.
Wednesday, Friday, and probably Saturday. All beers from Bumpy.
Wow.
Nice.
So Sunday was long overdue. I'm sorry. We are sorry.
Okay, Chief.
That's okay.
This is Alex the Beer Man. We will see you all on the next live stream, next video. Mr. Signing out. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you all for joining tonight on the panel. Those that couldn't stick around, miscellaneous, I hope everything's good with you. Thanks for joining up anyways, and showcasing your beer And also the chat. I appreciate you all for being here. I forgot to say all that stuff. So everybody in chat that showed up and who's watched, I appreciate it. And thank you, Alex, for coming back and ending the show so we could do this.
Ole, 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 ole. Hey, cheers, babes.